Hello again. Welcome to another impression show. This is Bill St. George and Bob Hood back on Block Island for number 3 in our series of impression shows. We got a little volleyball action over there on this beautiful summer, August 2005 summer day. Just spectacular. I've tried a little different approach to painting today. Trying to work just strictly impasto because the wet paint, because the canvas itself had a lot of texture on it, so it just did not react. Well, the paint is not reacting the way I want it to. But I think it'll work out. I'm just, as I say, I've said a number of times before, this is just a sketch. It's a preliminary. I'll either take it to finish or paint over it and do something else at a later time. But right now, I think I'm going to establish some more landmarks, and I think I'm going to bring this fence in to make it a little more dramatic. Right in here, I'm going to crop that fence right off the bottom, so it just makes some kind of an S type of design. So I think with that in mind, let's, as Mr. Hood would say, rock and roll. All right, so let's do that. The contrast is just so great here, you know, the light is just incredibly bright. So working with that, not really a handicap, but yeah, slight handicap. Yes. Anyway, get some of these knocked in. Well, the light behind these is incredibly light and bright, so I'm going to have to bring that lightness behind there. Scrape some of that area out. The thing to do is to get everything just in as fast as you can. And some kind of a, well, okay, I'll show you as I go along. There's kind of a lyrical motion to the fence, because, you know, it isn't strictly straight across. And knock in some of them here. And then we'll get some of these in here, in between the fences, the fence spokes, I should say. Uh-oh. Picked up a big glob of gray there. And I'll just have to let it go. I'm starting to feel the sun now. Phew. Getting very hot. Hi. How are you? Hello. I'll throw some people in. And just quick as I can, throw color in. Throw some white in there. Would have made my life easier if I didn't make such a busy background to begin with. But hey.
Told you not to.
Thank you. Mr. Hood said I told you not to. Little does he know, he's going to have to swim back. Okay. All right. Get some of that light yellow in there. And kind of a canopy, I guess, effect. And just look for color. A bunch of people playing volleyball, and we can get some of them in. That's a little too orange. Okay. What I might do is just shoot this before I leave. Take a photo, and then maybe I might finish it on my own. Yeah, we're talking about coming back here, but you know, it might be more fun just doing something someplace else, getting another location. I was telling Bob we should go to New York. That might be fun. Checking out everything there, you know, all the galleries and whatever. Be nice, just kind of a nice little. Okay. All right. Stick with this thing long enough, and maybe we might have something. Get a few of these stones in here, rocks, whatever. Always general to specific, and I keep teaching my students that I want to be keep everything really loose. Beat down that voice in your head, you know, once you get into detail right away, because there's critics out there. Mostly the critics in your head are going to keep telling you that you screwed up. So just keep those details till last. And this will all fall together. As you can, wait a second. As you can hold back and know that you're capable of finishing it. confidence in yourself as a painter. Get some movement going in the sky. Hey, California, for as nice as it is, man, there's no comparison to Massachusetts. The eastern part of the country is really beautiful. Nice weather all the time is nice, but it does get boring. Some of the oh,
Tell me about the smell we got here, Bill.
huh?
Tell me about the smell we got.
I already did, man. It's just wonderful. That wind shifts, and I don't know. I just don't feel like eating fish. Horrible, horrible smell. Kind of nice the way they got those banners going. It just adds so much to the feeling of being at the beach. You know, keep stepping on this stupid thing here. All right. How much time we got? We got a few minutes? A lot of time. A lot. I'm waiting for the finger from Bob. You know, the one side. All right, I'm just gonna keep moving this around. And see what happens. Now, I remember earlier I did the, hey, quiet. Anyway, I did these stakes, and I said that the stakes were high. No, I meant that they, not to go into any detail right away. Definitely a reason for it. This way I can go back in now and paint in between each one.
What are these guys doing, Bill?
Well,
The boat, you know, that's for?
parasailing. Let's get some of that. Whoa. That way I can catch up on this painting while you're showing that. Hopefully we get somebody up there, huh? That would be fun. You know what I mean? Gonna get a shot? I'll probably have to go out to the harbor first, right?
Oh, yeah.
We can get it on the way towards the end of the show. That'd be nice. Yeah, well. As I said earlier, what I'm going to do is I'll take some of these colors, some of these areas that I've already painted over that color, and then break some of it back through. All right, it's going to have to be darker. That roof is definitely darker. Get that even darker. I get a little of this area in here. Boy, the wind is really whipping around. This goes out here. Okay. So now it gets really dark in here. To the volleyball game. Game over. That was quick. Let's see, we got a lifeguard up here. Nice shirt, huh? Just enough water there. All right, this is definitely still got to go a little darker. So, No, I started in one spot and I never finished. I don't know. I just get carried away to another part, half of a. And then I noticed something up here. It's amazing how that works. Okay. Of course, the light is just constantly changing here. Now, all right, throw some color here and there. Again, just to get something going. Some pink. Try to throw some people in. Again, very rough, very loose, and no detail. That's a little better orange on the light side too, where the sun is hitting. I'll get a little darker area for the bottom. This is tough today, I'll tell you. I don't know about you, but if I had to sit in the sun all day, I think I'd freak out. Gotta be doing something there. I don't know how people do it. They just kind of veg out, you know? Still gonna be darker in here. Okay, any questions? No? How much time we got, Bob? 3 or 4 days? 1 minute? Oh my goodness. Well, hey, I don't know about you, but I had fun. We managed, in spite of a tough start, all this wind, and now it's just starting to come together, and it's time to call it quits. Life ain't fair. Anyway, it's Bill St. George. Hey, thanks again for joining me for another impression show at this time at beautiful Block Island. I think the tide is starting to come in because the waves are getting higher. So in the meantime, enjoy your summer. I certainly am. And remember to keep painting. Oh, some great surf coming in now and serious waves.